This is a quick tour of Michael's territory. So I'm going to be bouncing around doing some different programs. Apologize for some of the confusion, but I'm going to start with the basics inside my apartment. What you're seeing is me panning around the panorama shot of my living room, living on the second story at the apartment, and it stays quite warm. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So bounce over to Google Earth, and you can see that my apartment is at the red dot right here. Let me zoom in there. Take a look. I'm in that one, this building here. And as you can see, I'm just to the west of campus. So the Campanile is off in that direction with all the other campus buildings. The path that I use most frequently is the path up to the engineering hall. So I start, over at my apartment, and I walk over here, and depending on traffic, I may cross the street or stick on this side, and walk up this way. And eventually I'll cross over to this side of the street, the south side of the street, to walk along there. And I'll continue to walk along the south side of the street up in this direction. And that's mostly because this side of the road is much flatter than this side of the road for some odd reason that I don't understand. So I take that risk even without the sidewalk and walk along that side of the road up towards Corey Hall right here. Where are we at? The other path that I like to use is the 1-2 zip cars. And so zip cars, I start out back in my apartment as usual. Zip car is the car sharing program here. So I start my apartment and I cross over the street here and walk through this little area. Something interesting, this building has actually changed, so they've torn it down in the years that has elapsed between the taking of this photo. So the building's gone, there's another one here, but there's a pathway to get me right to there. So I walk from my apartment over to here, across the street here, continue down Walnut Street, and then right here is where things get interesting. So let me see if I can move around there. Walk down this little alleyway here, and behind here is, kind of an old area and a pretty big wall. It's probably about 8 to 10 feet high. And the zip car is located right here, so I don't want to walk all the way around this stupid building here. It's very ugly and eyesore. So I walk back in this alleyway, hop the wall with some difficulties usually, and then grab a zip car, and then that'll take me just about anywhere. Typical location, we'll end up somewhere over here at the Richmond Field Station for Kelsall. But anyways, that's a tour of my typical place that I go. Hope you've enjoyed it.